Argh, ye old scallywags! It's time for the Writer's Life for Me tag. Worst pirate ever. So, approximately 2 or 3 millennia ago, Sarah Crawford tagged me in this tag, and I'm really excited about it. And I don't know why it's taking me so long to do it, but it always takes me a long time to do any tag that I've ever been tagged in. Probably I'm terrible. Sarah and Sarah Ella came together and created this tag, and now I'm going to give you my answers. Question 1. What kind of writer are you? Fiction, poetry, plays, screenplays, etc. I'm a poet. I released my first collection last year, link in the downstairs. I am a fiction writer. I'm currently working on a novel that I am struggling with, but I'm still working on it because I am going to finish it. Damn it. And I'm a blogger. I blog at penpaperpad.com and on sites on these interwebs. I've written some ad copy, but not a lot of ad copies, like press releases and things like that. So that's what kind of writer I am. 2. When did you start writing and what made you want to start? I started telling stories with my Barbies. So that's how I started storytelling. I started writing them down. I think my first short story I ever wrote was in the 4th grade or something. And throughout my life I've continued writing. I wrote my first poem because a boy broke my heart, you know. And writing for me just always came naturally. It was something that I was drawn to. What inspires your stories? I draw inspiration from anything. It could be news, it could be something that happened to me personally or happened to a friend of mine, it could be something that I read or watch, or art that I experience, or something ridiculous happens on the bus, or just whatever. I've drawn inspirations from tons of different sources. I can't just say one thing. And saying life just seems very pretentious or something. Life inspires me. What themes do you like to explore in your writing? I like to talk about things that are uncomfortable and could be off-putting. So domestic violence, alcohol abuse, drug abuse, physical and emotional abuse. But I talk about dark topics, but I hope that all of my writing isn't extremely depressing, which Number 5, are you a pantser, a plotter, or a little bit of both? I started out as a total pantser, but I think I'm now becoming a plotster. I write kind of a loose plot, and I think now in the editing process I'll be writing out an outline and seeing how my work in progress fits in there. Where are you in your journey? Querying, agents, published. So I have the collection published last year. My thoughts for my next few books, I think that I'm going to try a self-publishing route and see how that works out, and then go with traditional maybe. But I don't know, I just have a very strong desire to kind of go my own way with it and see how it works. Have you ever entered any writing contest? Finished, placed? I got honorable mention years ago with the West Virginia Writers Contest, but I don't really enter a lot of contests. I always see tweets about different contests that are happening and I think, oh, I'm gonna do that, and then I totally space and don't. Who are your writing heroes? Maya Angelou, Stephen King, Jada Ivanovich, J.K. Rowling. Those are the ones that immediately come to mind. From each of them, I've learned so much about writing and engaging your reader and being a better writer. So I suppose those would be my tops. Have you ever been to a writing conference? Share your best or worst writing conference experience. I have been to a writing conference, but I've only been to one. It was West Virginia Writing Conference. Like, oh gosh, what year was that? 04, 05? I can't remember. And I really enjoyed myself. I met a lot of people. I got to meet agents, etc., like literary agents and things of that nature, and it was a good experience. I haven't been to any here because there hasn't really been any on the island. So, top 3 tips for newbie writers. Tip number 1, your rough draft is going to suck, and that's okay. Think of your rough draft as you writing the story to yourself. You're just trying to get those ideas out and figure out how things are going to go. When you're editing it and you're fine-tuning it, that's when you're really writing for your reader. Number 2, you have to write in order to be a writer. And in order to have that crappy first draft, you have to write. And I know that it can be intimidating to write, and it can be scary and hard and trying. And there's plenty of days where I have to force myself to do it too, but you gotta write. Because the thing about writing is that more writing begets more writing. And I personally am not a big believer in the muse and waiting for the muse to kind of take me over so that I will write an incredible book or whatever. I feel like I would be spending way too much time waiting when there's so many words to be written. Third piece of advice I give is read. Read all the things. One of the ways you become better as a writer, writing the stuff and reading stuff that other people have written. Read in your genre, read outside of your genre. Read magazine articles, read newspaper clips, like read. Learn what's good. Learn why people like things. Learn why you like stuff and what you want to incorporate into your work. Read. So here are the people that I tag for the writer's life for me. Tag Alex from The Reading Puppet, Lex from Words Maiden, Selby Ray from her YouTube channel, Selby Ray, Rosie from Lost Between the Pages, and Katrina from Katrina Eames. And I will leave everyone's YouTube channel links in the downstairs, and I will also copy and paste the questions into the description. So if I didn't tag you and you want to get in on this, feel free. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.